Hey, welcome everybody. Good to have you back here. Shout out to our Philadelphia Phillies. They are the champs of the National League East. How about that?
Good stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we've made an improvement with our cups.
I see that. There's
liquid in it.
now we can do the like our little intro. There you
Cheers.
go. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah. Well, now one other reason I wanted water. I do like to bring things to our evening audience, or nighttime audience, stuff that we learn as executive producer of Good Day Philadelphia. Now I host the show, Good Day Philadelphia. What we learn on the show.
Yeah.
So this morning, you know how there's pumpkin spice everything,
Yeah.
right? Donuts and lattes and tuna fish or whatever. And Rose, one of our great producers, found this. Rose, come on out. Rose Kerr, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
Standing ovation for Rose.
Standing ovation.
Wow.
All right, let me move your
Please,
cup.
it
please
is.
do.
I put a little design to a little lattice.
Is that a hashtag? What is that?
It's a lattice in
Oh,
a
lattice.
way, you know? It's like a fence.
Okay, lattice
right.
work. All right, have a seat next to
All
you.
right.
As you're moving around there, what did you find?
So it's in a package,
It's just bacon.
just bacon, but it has pumpkin spice, I think, like around it. I'm not a pumpkin spice person. So it's just like a little on the outside of the bacon.
So maybe they marinated
It's like the rim.
the rim in pumpkin spice
Yeah, they're
juice.
working the edges
yeah.
there.
It
All
does
right.
give the same vibe as like a candy bacon. Like you have like the brown sugar on the outside of it a little
Yeah.
bit.
I
can-
cheated, by the way, and I had some this morning. So it's not as heavy or as sweet as candy bacon, which I
Okay.
think is too much.
It's too much, yeah.
All right,
So
give it a
good.
shot.
All right.
And also, I had one that wasn't as fried up. Now, you put it in the oven
Yes, I baked it.
and then take it out and put it in a skillet?
Nope, I put it in
Oh.
a container to bring it right to
Oh.
you. This is at 2 in the morning.
It's been out here a long time.
I
I'm a big fan. I ate 3 of these strips this morning.
I think I should have got one that wasn't as well done.
Why? Oh, because it's too rubbery?
Well, there's more. Just eat more.
No,
you can
I'm good.
finish them.
Just the tip. Just eat the tips.
That's his favorite part.
So, Rose, how? Oh,
I love it.
it's delicious.
Where'd
Thank
you
Is it?
buy it?
The Acme in South Philly near Reed and Pass Young. But I'm sure
Gotcha.
it's at other ones. It's by
Yeah.
Hatfields.
Hatfields. Thank you, Rose.
You're
That
welcome.
is awesome.
Purveyor of quality meats.
Yes.
Oh,
God,
by the
it's
way,
terrible.
I think that's my phone. I found something for you
Oh,
to wash this down. There's a bear. I think this happened in Colorado. It might have been Wyoming. A bear got into an ice cream store.
I love ice cream.
Yeah, ice
Are you
cream
sure
bar.
this isn't me the last time I went to?
And ate so much
Yeah.
that the bear fell asleep.
Oh, that's me. No, that's Kaufmeyer's on Brookline Boulevard.
Isn't that something?
That's fantastic.
Passes out from eating ice cream.
A glimpse into my future.
Have you
And by
come-
future, I mean today.
Now, you really do love ice cream,
I
right?
love ice cream. I love it.
I mean, you love it, love it. Do you have a favorite?
Well, I have several. I love vanilla. Just sometimes you need a palate cleanse.
Yeah. That's the most popular ice cream flavor in America, by the way,
Yeah.
vanilla.
Mint chocolate chip.
Yep.
Strawberry. Don't sleep on strawberry. Haagen-Dazs strawberry.
I love that, yes.
And chocolate.
And I like vanilla
Peach.
with a caramel swirl in it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Get yourself some vanilla ice cream, crush up Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and sprinkle the powder on top. And it's a poor man's fried ice cream from Chili's.
that does sound good. I put banana slices in it, too.
Don't mess it up with fruit.
Okay, now Vince has found something that he thought I should try.
Oh, yes.
This
Yeah.
is called reverse audio. This is a game you can play at home. So what's the concept? Should we watch this?
Yeah, take a look.
Okay.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. It's
easy. You got Zwelbenish, Zwelbenish.
Caleb farted.
Better off fully.
Better off fully.
Yeah, we're firing.
I think I get it.
Yeah, so we have it here. I have it on my phone. And so you want to try it out? You want to try
Yeah.
saying something? All right, so I'm going to hit start record. You say something normal.
Okay. Go Birds.
Okay, so here's the playback. Ready?
Yeah.
Snurbuck.
You want to hear it again?
Yeah.
Snurbuck.
Now, I'm supposed to mimic that, and it will come out Go Birds?
That's right. So you want to try? Why don't I try the first one?
Okay.
All right. So here's.
Snurbuck.
Okay. So. Snurbuck.
Marines.
No, that didn't even play reverse.
Marines.
No.
Does it sound like a?
Let me try Go Birds.
Okay.
Go Birds.
Okay. So here's you in reverse.
Snurbuck.
Let me
Okay.
try.
Now you say that.
Sheer a bud. Play reverse.
Numberish.
You sound like a Swedish chef.
Now let's try something else. We're not getting that one.
Numberish.
Here's one. If you're waiting to see Preston and Steve, they're coming on. So I'm going to do that word. Preston and Steve.
Snitzer.
What is it?
Snitzer.
Fees hit a burst.
Well, hold on. I got to hit record.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Fees hit a burst.
All right. Let's hear it back.
Sure, British.
I'm getting close. I heard a
play
Steve.
Sure, British.
That's getting real close.
Is it?
Yes, I hear Steve.
You hear what you want to hear.
All right, so if people want to play that at home, what do they go to?
It's called reverse audio. It's like a
Simple
it's an
as
app.
that.
Yeah. It's fun.
Okay.
You can also play the well, whatever.
Well, coming up next, we're here to Fisher. Don't go away.
Up next, they have been a staple in Philly for almost 30 years. Radio Hall of Famers Preston and Steve are in the studio. That's tonight on Mike.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Our next guests are members of the Radio Hall of Fame and have been doing morning radio here in Philly for almost 30 years. They must be very tired. Preston and Steve, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, Mike. Man.
How are you, bud?
Hey, Steve. What's going on there, brother?
Hey,
You all
hey, how
events
are you?
now. So, 30 years almost?
Yeah.
Where did you meet?
So in 1996, I took a job at WDRE, which is 103.9. It's not around any longer. And I had moved here from St. Louis. And Steve was already working, but was not. You weren't really an on-air personality. You were kind of, sort of.
Well, I'd been doing a morning show in New York at a station called Q104 that they brought me on to do like kind of a weekend update news. They treated the news very lightly, so they make it funny, and I'm like, well, I'll try to work my way around this triple homicide and see if I can squeeze a yuck out of it. So I'd come down and I'd do. Preston was doing afternoon drive at DRE. And so there was a club, Riverdeck Cafe in Manayunk. They wanted me. I was doing their commercials. People were hearing me down here because of the comedy commercials I was doing for DRE. And they said, pair us together on this live broadcast.
Did you get along right away?
Right away. Yeah. So in
we
fact,
never met.
We didn't meet. So he would go straight from New York to the club to Manayunk. I was out in Jenkintown, which is where the studios were. And so on Friday at like 2 o'clock or whatever, 3 o'clock, we would start doing check-ins, and he was already down there, and we communicated that way for a month or two before we even saw each other in person. We literally met on the radio.
He was Tom Hanks and I was Meg Ryan. Yes. And it was so beautiful. But the funny thing is that we would have to strangle this sort of perception that there was this huge party going on at the time they had us talking to each other. So the running joke was, Preston, as you well know, this is the biggest party night of the year.
Right.
And we figured for sheer force of will we could convince people. But we did that for a while.
And we had an immediate back and forth. It's something I picked up on right away. He would pick up on where I was leading him, and he would run with it right away. And we went back and forth. And like I said, I saw him one day I saw this guy,
call security,
homunculus guy in the offices. I'm like, hey, and I'm like, I'm Preston. He's like, Steve. I'm like, oh my God. So we met each other, and we worked that way for a year. And then I moved here across the country, and then the station gets sold, and they changed the format. But I very prophetically said on our last time we were on the air together, I said, I think we're going to work together again someday.
And we did in short order because I was calling down to check on a gig that I was up for radio-wise in New York. And the program director I was familiar with, the legendary Jim McGuinn. And he said, you know what, Preston's here, and you worked well with him at DRE, and let's give it a shot.
That's how it happened?
Yeah,
that
and
was
you know
over
who's
at Y100,
actually, you know Scott Shannon, the legendary
Yes.
Scott Shannon who created the Zoo format? He was consulting the station. He said, hire Steve, and the rest is history. And
Was it ever going to be Steve and Preston?
No.
How'd you decide it?
So I'd started doing mornings. So I worked at Y100 doing afternoons for a year, and then they wanted to get rid of their morning show and hire me to do mornings. I said, no way. A month later, they said, we'll double your salary. I said, okay.
It's a big investment.
And so at first it was me and our friend Marilyn Russell, who
I
also
know
worked there.
her.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Marilyn, it was Preston and Marilyn at first, so it started that way. And I was already the host of my own show doing
you're
afternoons. So it
established.
just kind of went
Yeah.
that way. And we had just called ourselves a Y100 morning show, but then Steve came on board, and for just a trial period, and for like a month or so, he would drive down and hang out for a couple of days, and then drive back up to New York, and we tried it out, felt really good, and then he ended up moving to the media, which is where Y100 studios were. And for what, 5 years?
My wife and I had just been married. We had 5 years. I had a Russian efficiency apartment. It's the kind of thing that usually you see in a movie has Bible pages taped to the walls with strings connecting pictures. It's usually what the CSI crew does for fingerprints.
Right.
It was the cheapest apartment I could find, and I would literally commute down on Sunday evening and then go back on Friday. And right from the get-go, people were saying, New York is the #1 radio market. I kept saying, I feel something is going on here. I think
feel
it's
something
I
with
felt
something.
something.
You felt it.
It was that chemistry.
Yeah.
And then Preston changed his aftershave, and then it was just kismet.
Okay, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Steve, I would like to know why you saw your grandmother naked.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And why I saw her naked.
Yeah, well, you paid for it. It's just
We're coming right back.
Tight, yeah.
We should have been doing that thing they do on TV talk shows where you kind of lean in.
Sure. Finishing up our conversation here.
I can't believe
It was Bert Convey.
Convey. Okay, so why did you see your grandmother naked?
So we would go down to Flagler Beach, Florida, where my grandma and grandpa had a small house. And we'd go down, and they were obviously set in their ways, being well into their early 100s. And I would go down as a little kid. You run around the house, and I opened up a door that would change my life forever. And I saw my lovely grandmother topless. And the only way to describe it is if you've ever been to the International House of Pancakes.
Short stack?
Long.
Silver dollar.
Yeah,
Silver
bigger,
dollar.
yeah. All you can eat. And I knew right then and there I'd always have something to talk to a therapist about. So, yeah.
Now, did you really have a car wreck and you lied to your dad about it?
Oh my God, yeah, a couple times. Yeah, there was one time where I was driving my sister's truck, and a friend of mine was in the passenger seat, and I was asking him if he had something. I won't say what that is, but anyway, I go, "Do you have that?" And as I turned, I jerked the wheel, and there was a ditch with a chain link fence like this, and I went down into the ditch. And I'll never forget, it was my friend Todd. I saw his hands go on the dashboard like this, and I just see the fence whipping by the window like this. And we get back up on the side, and I ripped up the entire side of the truck. It was just ripped to shreds. I'm like, oh my God. So I told my dad that a dog had run out in front of the truck.
Yeah. And did your dad believe that?
No, he did not believe it, and it took me about a decade before I eventually.
Well, I'm
fessed
scarred
up
by
to
one
it.
of those where I lied to my dad.
Oh, yeah.
We were in a park in Wichita, Kansas, and we'd drive by and get people to roll down their windows who were making out in a park in their cars. They'd roll down the window, we'd throw like a dozen eggs in there. Raw eggs. Well, it's called egging.
Yeah.
And I did not realize one of the people we egged was an undercover cop, and he chased us and found out my license, obviously, called my dad, and you know what my dad said?
What?
I'm sitting there, My son said he didn't do it, and I believe my son.
Wow.
God, I remember to this day, and I was probably 17 years old.
It's a profound feeling. I remember having to lie to my father and tell him that I had not seen his mother topless.
Now, Steve, you're a very quick wit. And I mean, it's spontaneous. How often do you go, oh crap, I shouldn't have said that?
That's kind of my job.
Yeah.
So we do have the dump button. We get a little, it's almost like an Olympic slalom event. So oddly enough, our dump button ends up being more used for the callers.
I don't think I've ever used it on you. Not one time in 30 years that I can think of.
So I said the Irish pronunciation of the F word, which I thought skirted the issue.
Right. I don't know what that is.
And I think you dumped out on that once.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. But
Mike's got a dump button too. He was using it all day yesterday.
I can do it right now. What is the word?
Oh, I meant a different dump button.
Actually, I'm constipated right now.
Really?
So
That's
there
great.
is no
the
dumping.
Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
So, have you ever done anything that we should not have done that? Or have to apologize over the years?
The times we thought we killed people.
Yeah, there was one time we didn't have to like full on apologize. I don't think we've ever gone on the air with any kind of a wow, we really regretted saying that. But there was one time, Mike at our Camp Out for Hunger, which you know well. Thank you to you and Alex for continuing to support that. But we like to do stunty type things at this event because people come out and they want to see what we're doing. So we have one of our interns. I assume this is what you're talking about.
Yes, exactly.
And Steve had this idea. Now, do you know what like a potato gun is? A potato cannon?
Oh yeah.
So somebody got in touch with us, and they had a huge one, like a really big, like this big around was this pipe. And it's, for those who don't know what a potato cannon is, it's PVC piping with a pressure chamber, and you put like hairspray or something, some sort of an accelerant in there. You hit the button, it ignites, and boom, it shoots it out. Loud, really cool. This guy had a really big one. Steve had an idea that we should fill it up with nacho cheese.
Well, the idea being like at stadiums, they will shoot hot dogs.
No, they do. The Fanatic does that.
Right, so you shoot hot dogs, but I mean, chili is also a good...
we filled it with nacho cheese, chili, and chips. So you had a full nacho complement in there. It was cold. We do this event in November. And we had filled it up, and we let it sit out there for a little while. And we get our intern, we call him Pitchuation.
Yeah.
And
great guy.
And by the way, we never tested this.
No.
Of course
not. Not one time.
No.
So we get him, and we put him about, I don't know, 20 feet away, something like that.
Yeah, we figured that was the appropriate distance for firing near frozen chili at someone's chest.
Hit the button, and it comes out as a solid, congealed bullet made of cheese and chili and chips. And Mike, it hit him. So we put a target right here. We're gonna hit him on the chest. It hit him like right below his neck.
God.
And we're like, it hit him, and he hit the ground hard. And we're like, oh my God, we killed him. Fortunately, we just knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah, it knocked the wind out of him. But I mean, it was like one of those times where we went back in to go on air like, okay, so I guess hopefully we get a similar prison.
Yeah, exactly.
We can put on a show in the prison.
Like that, do kind of a Johnny Cash type thing for the convicts. But no, he was fine. But it was one of those. The thing was always to kind of push the boundaries. And as you know, as the show gains more prominence, it gets, now you have to talk to the lawyers. You always have to talk to the lawyers.
Oh God,
so the rough and tumble, loose cannon days start to become less of a thing.
We got to run, but I bet you guys are happy for Kathy.
Oh God, yeah.
Absolutely.
Kathy Romano, she got her own show.
Yep.
Now, but you're still going to bury her, right?
Well, no. We work well. Listen. It's a different type of audience. Kathy is a pro. She's going to do wonderfully well at B101, by the way.
Yep.
And she's going to be terrific. And she's super talented. We love her dearly. We miss her dearly. We keep her microphone untouched. The light goes on every time in hopes that
she'll be back
someday. I hope.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Mike.
I appreciate it very much.
You got it.
You got it. I'll come right back. What is that building we keep walking into?
That is.
Where was that? That was off Rittenhouse Square.
It was in Rittenhouse Square. It was an apartment building, I believe you talked your way into.
That's right. Okay, you posted something yesterday. He likes to post artistic photos, like on your way home.
Like a Vincent van Gogh. Well, actually, I was walking Charlie on this one.
Oh, you were? His dog, Charlie.
Yeah.
And a cloud caught your eye?
A cloud caught my eye, and I'm like, that looks really familiar. And then I looked at it, and I thought, that's the Philly Fanatic.
Oh, wait a second. Yes. His snout is off to the left.
Yeah. And I thought, well, that's a good omen for tonight. This was yesterday, you know.
And then it worked. They won it all last night. Well,
Yeah.
they won the National League East again, 2 years in a row.
Well, yeah.
Okay, it's time for that moment where we walk over to the other end of the couch and we do the midnight moment. So there's this.
It'll only feel like a moment.
And by the way, one of our viewers suggested that we get somebody to sponsor the blanket. You know what I mean?
Maybe Buc-ee's would the fine folks at Buc-ee's.
Do they know Buc-ee's around here?
We need to know Buc-ee's around
Yes, we
here.
do.
You know?
Like a Wawa sheet.
That's yeah.
Oh.
Maybe Demand Rand will sponsor our blanket.
Demand Rand. Okay, so this guy is a mime, and you know how mimes work. They walk against the wind and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This guy is pretending to strip his clothes off.
Okay.
Okay, but once he gets the clothes off, then I want you to try to figure out what he does after that. Imagine he's naked now, even though he has clothes on. What does he do after he does that?
Hopefully, give me my money's worth.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
All right. Hogging the
Hog
blanket.
at that darn it. Well, turn it this way. God dang it. All right, here's your midnight moment. I'm not. Give me. We'll see you tomorrow.